name's Andy McDowell, and this is my 1991 300ZX Nissan. I run a tuning company called Rando Tuned. Instagram is at Rando_Tuned. And basically, the Nissan 300ZX is a beautiful car. It's something that we've always wanted to do something with. And my brother and I bought one about 7 years ago, and we wanted to do something a little bit different to it. So we took a Toyota Soarer 1JZ motor and R154 transmission and have custom fabricated them and mounted them in this chassis. It's a stock bottom end 1JZ motor. The only thing done to its head studs is stock cams, everything is stock rods, stock pistons, stock everything. We're running a Precision 67-66 turbo on it, custom intake manifold, custom exhaust, Treadstone TRE intercooler. It's pushing about 700 wheel horsepower. We look to push that into the 8s and 9s a little bit later on. We'll see how far the stock bottom end will actually take us. But everything that isn't the turbo, that isn't the intake manifold, was all done by my brother and I in-house. It's run an ECU master standalone, tuned by myself, and it's got all the fun features, rolling anti-lag, everything like that. The drivetrain of the car in the rear end is stock, naturally aspirated 300ZX, stock cradle in the back, stock brakes. This is strictly a roll car. It's 40, 60 plus. Any hard launch is probably going to just blow the back end to bits. So we basically just built it to keep up with the Corvettes, Camaros, and the Mustangs. It's got Nismo LMGT4 wheels up front. Those are kind of rare anymore. We bought a whole set and actually ended up with 2 bad ones, which was fortunate for us. We ended up getting some Jex wheels out back, kind of a classic Mustang fitment with some Nitto NT05R tires on it. We redid the bay. It's completely right on line. No power brakes. We're running a Chase Bays manual brake kit. It's running a spec stage 3 clutch, ID 2000 injectors, HKS timing belt, Mishimoto intercooler, and like I said, the rest is pretty much stock as far as the engine goes. I am running stock seats and stock everything right now, but I run the gauge cluster off of a tablet, a custom interface I came up with, and if I get it turned on here, it actually mimics an S2000. So that's completely customizable. I can do with it what I want. I've got a second one in the dash over there that runs all the vital signs, oil pressure, and everything like that, just to kind of keep an eye on it. We actually ended up with a problem where the stock unit, the fuel tank in this would not keep up with what we were doing. So we actually had to modify it. I'll pop the trunk. So we're actually running a custom fuel cell that I built into the rear. That's running a Holley dual pump hanger, dual Wobrow 450s, straight off the battery into a Radium 88 fuel filter. It should be good for about 1,000 horse. I don't know if we're ever going to hit that, but we can get there. The project name is 1JZ32. Z32 obviously being the 300ZX chassis name, so kind of put that together. But that's the gist on the car. It's going to be out there hurting the streets, and about it.